Hello, dear students. Today, our topic is linear inequalities, the miscellaneous exercise of the chapter. We shall discuss only some important questions of the exercise, class 11 subject mathematics. So, let us proceed now. The very first question, question number 11 of NCERT textbook, we have a solution is to be kept between 68 degree Fahrenheit and 77 degree Fahrenheit. This is the temperature. What is the range in degree Celsius if this conversion rule is given? F is equal to 9 upon 5 C plus 32. So first of all, what is the condition? What is given? According to the given condition, we write here F lies between 77 degree Fahrenheit and greater than or equal to 68 degree Fahrenheit. So first of all, what the value of F is? The value of F is 9 upon 5 C plus 32 is less than or equal to 77 degree greater than or equal to 68 degree, right? So this way 32 will go here. 9 upon 5 C is less than or equal to 77 minus 32. This is equal to 5 45 degree greater than or equal to. Similarly here also 68 minus 32 is equal to 36 degree, right? Now what we do, we multiply throughout by 5 upon 9. So 45 into 5 upon 9 is equal to 25. So this way here we have 25 degree Celsius. Likewise here also 36 into 5 upon 9 becomes 20. C is greater than or equal to 20 degree. So this is the answer of the question. Coming to question number 12 of the exercise, this question is very important to the examination point of view. What is the statement of the question? A solution of 8% boric acid is to be diluted by adding a 2% boric acid solution to it. The resulting mixture is to be more than 4% but less than 6% boric acid. If we have 640 liters of the 8% solution, how many liters of the 2% solution will have to be added? This is the question. So let us start now. First of all, we have given, what is given? Given that 640 liters of liter of the 8% solution, right? Then what we write here, then volume of concentrated acid is equal to 640 of 8% into 8 upon 100 liter, right? So this line is complete. Now we have 640 liters of the 8% solution. So this way, now next we have but by adding a 2% boric acid. So let x liter of the 2% solution is added, right? Therefore, what we write now, volume of the concentrated acid is equal to x into 2 upon 100 liter. Now this way total volume is equal to 640 plus by adding a 2% boric acid solution, that is plus x. Now this is number 1 and this is number 2. Adding 1 and 2, what we have, total volume of concentrated acid, which is equal to 640 into 8 upon 100 plus x into 2 upon 100. Now concentration of the acid, concentration of the acid is equal to this whole 640 into 8 upon 100 plus x into 2 upon 100 whole divide. Total volume is 640 plus x. Now what is the condition? The resulting mixture is to be more than 4% but less than 6% boric acid. So this way what we write here now, we have, so 4%, this whole 640 into 8 upon 100 plus x into 2 upon 100 whole divide 640 plus x less than or equal to 6%. So first of all, the meaning of percent is 6 upon 100, 4%, 4 upon 100, right? Next, you know how to solve this inequality now. After solving this inequality, we shall have the value of x, and that value of x will be x is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to 320, and this is less than or equal to, after solving we shall have the value 1280, right? So this is the final answer to this question. So once again I want to state here, the question number 12 is very important to the examination point of view. So first of all, this is the process. Up to here, if you know the steps, then this conclusion is very much easy to make the conclusion. So now coming to the next question of the exercise, we have, now coming to question number 13. This question is also very much same like the question number 12. How many liters of water will have to be added to 1125 liters of the 45% solution of acid? so that the resulting mixture will contain more than 25% but less than 30% acid content. So here we are coming directly to the result, more than 25%. So first of all, what we should write here, let x liter of water be added. Therefore, we write here 25%, 1125 into 45% plus 0 divide total becomes 1125 plus this x, and this whole is less than or equal to 30%. Now solving this, we have this becomes 25 upon 100, this becomes 30 upon 100. First of all, we can solve this like this way. 25 greater than or equal to 100 will get cancelled. We are left with 1125 into 45 divide 1125 plus x less than or equal to only 30 is left now. Now cross multiplying, we have 25 into 1125. Moreover, here we should take the reciprocal throughout. This way this becomes 1 upon 25. Taking reciprocal, the sign of inequality will get changed. 1125 plus x divide 1125 into 45, 30. So this way, this is also in the reciprocal form. Now cross multiplying, we have, writing this before here, we can write 1 upon 30, 1125 plus x divide 1125 into 45, 1 upon 25, right? So now what becomes, we write it as 1125 into 45. This will be multiplied here. 30 will be multiplied here. Here also. Moreover, this 25 into 30, this 25 will be multiplied here. So solving this inequality now, multiplying this, we have, this is the result. Now again subtracting by this number. Next solving this, subtracting this number from here throughout, we have this result. Now dividing throughout by 750, we are left with this is the final value of x, 562.5. X is greater than or equal to this number and less than or equal to 900. This means the volume of water which is to be added lies between 562.5 and 900 liter of water. Question number 14 of the exercise. This is the last question. This is also very important question. IQ of a person is given by the formula IQ is equal to mental age divided by chronological age into 100. If IQ lies between 80 and 140, then find the age of mental age. So first of all, what is given here? We are given here IQ lies between 140 and 80. Okay, now equation says that IQ is equal to mental age divide chronological age into 100. So this way, this is less than or equal to 140, greater than or equal to 80, right? So find the mental age. So this way, now we have MA is less than or equal to 140 into chronological age divide 100 greater than or equal to 80 into chronological age divide 100. So in the question, this is the question, if IQ of a person is given by the formula where MA is the mental age, CA is the chronological age, if this is the limit given for a group of 12 years old children. So here chronological age is given. What is that? 12 years. So substituting here 80 into 12 divide 100 mental age 140 into 12 years upon 100. So this way 0 is cancelled. We are left with 9.6 mental age 16.8. That's all. Thank you very much.